Hi, Vanner family. So you know how I don't like to cook, right?
Welcome to my channel. I'm HelloCrystalVanner and I live in my van. Please watch the whole video so we can grow the family, the channel, and the content.
So guys, I was forced to cook today. It's payday and I was so tempted to just swing by somewhere and grab something to eat. But then I realized I had all these vegetables in the bottom drawer, which I rarely open, that I needed to eat up before they go bad. And I got some disappointing news today with my vehicle, and I'm going to be shelling out quite a bit of money in the next paycheck. So I decided to just come in here. I put on some music. I'm at the library, parked in the back corner, and started chopping up my potatoes, chopping up my yellow squash, chopping up my mini peppers. So I am going to do a cooking video for you. Woohoo! This is going to be super quick, super easy because I am starving and I have somewhere to be in about an hour. So I need to get this cooked, get it eaten, and get back on the road. I don't know why I didn't park over near where I'm supposed to be meeting someone because that would have made more sense. I completely forgot about it until literally just now. So I've got the potatoes done. They are boiled and soft and ready to go. Now I'm going to get my small pan, a little olive oil, and I'm going to saute the yellow squash and the mini peppers. So let me turn you around so you guys can see that. Okay, so I'm just leaving the pan down here on the floor. Well, the cooktop rather, not the pan. I'm going to leave the cooktop down here on the floor because this is where it pretty much stays because I use it as a heat source. And I would do another video showing you how I use my heating duct, 90-degree metal duct to get the heat back in the back to me. Anyway, so I'm not putting the cooktop up on the table. Not doing that today. So I'm going to do a little bit of grapeseed oil. I tend to use this instead of olive oil because it's good for the body and the hair as well. Turn the cooktop on. Move you guys back just a smidge. And unfortunately, my cooktop is not sitting completely even. It's kind of tilted a little. There we go, that's more even. Move that curtain out the way. We don't want any fires. So it's just like a medium kind of heat. And I'm going to take like a ton of minced onions and put in there. I have a brand new container of minced onions, so I'm going to just put like almost half of it in there. Just because I know I can use some dehydrated onions and all that, but that's a little less than half. But anyway, I'm gonna put a little bit of that in there, and I'm gonna put just a smidge of water. Just a little water, not too terribly much. Because I have the oil in there, but I want the water for the onions. Just to kind of soften them a little so they're not crunchy. I'm also going to turn this heat down just a smidge. There we go. Put you guys over here so my hand is not completely in the way. Okay, I think I want a little bit more water than that. So we're going to add just a smidge more water. There we go. That's better. Okay, so like I said, my potatoes are already in the pan done. Here are so these are my ingredients. I've got the mini peppers. Cut up a bunch of those. I cut up 2 out of my 3 yellow squash. And I chopped up several of these potatoes because they're starting to go a little bit, not bad, but they're getting a little funky looking. So here are all my squash and peppers cut up. I think this is too much for my pan, so I'm gonna have to do it in 2 sessions. So I'm gonna just do the first half, and then I'll do the other half maybe later on tonight for dinner because it is lunchtime now. So I'm gonna do as much as I can in there. So that's about half, just about half. Smells so good. All right, and I'm gonna put a little bit of sea salt. And my favorite turmeric. That turmeric, I always splatter that first shake. And I'm gonna put a little bit of Italian seasoning. These are kind of my go-to seasonings. So like I said, the potatoes are already cooked. They're just waiting. I cooked the potatoes separately because those have to be boiled in water. And I'm also gonna add some chopped chives. And I think I'm going to add a little bit more water and then put the heat down low. And I'm going to let these bad boys just kind of steam. And I no longer have the top that goes with this pan because the handle of the top was so big, the knob just stuck out so much. So I got rid of it because this top actually fits both. It came with my collapsible pan, but it actually fits, my collapsible pot, but it actually fits this as well. So I'm just going to stir these seasonings up. And that's got a nice bit of water. Try and flatten it out. And then I'm just going to cover this and let it just simmer. And I'm going to turn that heat down. And I'm going to let it simmer maybe somewhere between 7 and 12 minutes. And then I'll come back when I put a fork in the squash and it's soft without being too transparent. Okay guys, so it's been about 10 minutes and oh my geez, I wish this was smell-o-vision because this smells so good. And my zucchini, because I cut them up small, that's why I cut them up small, are like the perfect fork insertion without being completely mushy. So we're gonna go ahead and take it off the heat, or turn off the heat rather. Yummy, yummy for my tummy. And I'm gonna put because I have stainless steel bowl / plate, I can set it right on top of this hot unit. Even though the heat is not on, it won't bother it. And I'm gonna dish out my potatoes and my zucchini, squash and peppers. Let me drain my potatoes first. So I did not season the potatoes. The potatoes are just in the pan. They didn't have any seasoning in them because I knew I was seasoning the other food. And so that'll get a little bit of something. So there's some potatoes. And I'm going to put a little, really just a dash of sea salt. And I'm going to put some of my nutritional yeast. I didn't forget this time. I always forget the nutritional yeast. I need to buy some more, but I want to finish this up first. So that's quite a bit of nutritional yeast because I love it. It's so yummy. It makes everything taste very cheesy. And then I'm going to take the peppers and, what do you call it? Squash. I don't know why I want to keep saying zucchini because I really like zucchini and I usually get a lot of zucchini. And I'm actually going to put this whole entire serving on top of this. This is definitely 2 servings worth of food here. But because I have a whole nother pan of this to make, I'm going to go ahead and eat all this for lunch. And then I'll make the other pan with the other half of the potatoes and have that for dinner. All right, let's do a taste test. Okay, let's taste it. So I'm going to mix this up a little bit. Look at it, so yummy. Get those potatoes from the bottom on top. Mix it around. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Ooh, can you see that steam? Can you see the steam? It's so hot. Hot, hot, hot. So yummy. All right. I'm going to get a potato. I'm going to get some squash. I'm going to grab 2 little pieces of pepper. I have mostly red and orange pepper were in the pack. Not too many yellow pepper. So this is really hot, steam-wise. That's good. It would definitely taste better with real onions, not the minced onions. But a lot of you suggested that I get, what is it? Shallots. I think it's pronounced shallots. So I think I will be getting those once these minced onions are done. Or maybe I'll just buy a little bit of them the next time I'm planning on cooking. The problem that I have is I cook so infrequently that to buy the fresh shallots, unless I have a meal prepared for them, I feel like it would be such a waste of money because it would end up going bad before I cook again. That's why I kind of like the minced onion, because it's like, okay, those are not going to go bad even if it's months before I cook. Anyway, let's have another little taste. So again, it's just some baby potatoes that I cut up and boiled. And then in a separate pan, I cut up some yellow squash, red and orange mini peppers, seasoned them, put a little water, kind of steamed them for about 10-11 minutes. Easy peasy, done. Tastes fresh, tastes yummy, and it's definitely going to be filling because of the potato. So I'm good to go. Yummy meal for me. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you so much. Mwah! I'll see you next time. You can help grow the family by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Get your own Vanner stickers, tees, and hoodies. And for exclusive content, check out Patreon.